My question is, which God is it whose programs are determined by ungodly employers? Your employer, who is not a believer, has set up a timetable when you should be at work and when you are free. The pastor then says, I wait for that timetable, bring it to church. I'll then consolidate it with other people's timetables and then arrange the church timetable. When you are not going to work, then there will be a church service. Which God is that? Ndimwari upi anomirira Easter kuti vana vake vaungane? Ndimwari upi anoti church ngaitwe pa Heroes Holiday? Ndimwari upi anomirira Africa Day kuti vanhu vaite mutsanyo? Ndimwari upi ye? Are we worshiping the God who created everything, or we have created a God who is accommodative, a God who is diplomatic, a God who negotiates with those that worship it? Which kind of a God is that? Which God is that? The one who created time, the one in whose hand is your life. He can take your life anytime. He can bring new people into this world anytime. That God has agreed with your pastor that on your Christmas holiday, that is when you are going to do a church conference. The government, an ungodly government, passes a law that regulates a pagan holiday that claims to celebrate the birth of a Jesus, which the government has no knowledge about. Now the God of heaven is waiting for that government to pass this law. During your Christmas, God then says, let us meet with my people. Mwari anomirira hurumende kuti ikuregedze uende kumusha. Hurumende yoti tavhara makambani. Mwari oti dzazva dzarungwa. Chiuyai kuchechi mundinamate. Ndimwari upi akadaro? The God that I know, he actually is a very dominant God. He is a God who loves to exercise his power. Amen. He controls calendars. When he wanted his people to come out of Egypt, he introduced a new calendar. When he introduced his son to die on the cross, he introduced a new calendar that changed everything in the whole world, including the Buddhists and the Hindus. Their timetables are based on the birth of Jesus Christ. Amen. 2026, since what? Since the year of the Lord. You understand what you are talking about? So, if we do not empower you with the teachings of God and the grace of God and the blessings of God, we are going to slowly but surely slide into the confusion of heretic churches that have created a God that is claiming to be the Most High God, a God who recognizes the events that are organized by ungodly institutions, accommodates these ungodly institutions, and compromises himself. He is now waiting for the people that are in the world to organize public holidays so that his people may be freed from their jobs. And then this God of heaven will then convene a church program. That is not what we are going to do. All believers must become free in their way of life. Let the people go out of a life of affliction. Remember, Egypt is a life of affliction. So when he says, let my people go, he's saying, let them go out of affliction. Go out, come out of affliction, and then, Pastor Rengwe, you will serve God. In in affliction, your service to God is compromised. What does affliction represent? Number one, freedom. You understand? And this is something that people who are poor have not understood, that money and freedom are interconnected. Money gives you freedom to do certain things that if you don't have it, you won't have it. You won't have that freedom. Money can buy you time. You can buy time with money. I'll give you a simple illustration, and I hope the gainsayers will not say Apostle Chiwenga preached that you can extend